The one thing that'll make everyone like you is you're allowing yourself to be curious and interact with people. You see, you may be in public and you want to speak to people, but you're just in your head thinking, oh, what if I say the wrong thing? Oh, what if I say this and they get really mad at me? Oh, what if my breath stinks? Like, how do you expect yourself to actually interact with people when you're filling your head with all this negative stuff? So back in the day, I was hanging out with my friend, and he was the most popular guy in school. I mean, everyone loved him. He was just mad charismatic, interacting with everybody. As I'm walking with him, he goes to his other friends and I meet them. Now, at the time, I was really quiet. Like I didn't say a word. I just said hi, and that's it. So we all go outside, it's after school, and we go to Chipotle. Now, this was my first time going to Chipotle. Now, because so I was quiet, I was always alone. So I was in my room just eating by myself, watching YouTube, all that. So what do you think would happen when we went to go sit down and actually start eating? I was still quiet. Well, everyone around me, there was two girls, a guy, and my friend. Well, everyone was talking with each other, eating and stuff. I was just sitting there quiet, just munching on that burrito. As this is going on, I remember there was this one midget Latina that just pressed me out of nowhere. She was like, hey, why are you so quiet? Why are you not talking? And now, because I'm so quiet and I was just really afraid, and I was just stunned. And then I said, oh yeah, this burrito's kind of good. And that's it. I just went silent after that. So after that interaction, I was never invited again. Even though I was feeling real bad, and because I wasn't invited because I was really quiet and stuff like that, it really hurt my confidence because it was something I had before. I wasn't used to being invited to places. I just always ate by myself. Now that I was actually invited to a place and had the opportunity to become friends with these people, I lost it. The reason for my awkwardness was not because I didn't know what to say. It was because I wasn't allowing my curiosity and interacting with the people. You see, I was just sitting there all afraid to say the wrong thing, or just in my head, not even present with the other people around there. How was it that everyone else was present, talking with each other, but I was the only one sitting there? Well, it was because I had trained myself to do that. You see, all those hours I sat by myself, eating food, watching YouTube videos, was actually me training myself to stay quiet and only listen. Now, this could be great. Learning how to listen, actually active listening, actually letting the other person talk is an essential thing. But the thing is, you actually have to talk at some point. So it's best for you to actually go outside, talk with people, and try to untrain that little thing that you got where you just only staying quiet and you're not even actually talking. But what you say is very important in how people perceive you. So if you're just quiet, people may not even want to talk with you because you're probably boring. It is supposed to be normal to talk to people. You're not supposed to be feeling this high level anxiety or being in your head when you're actually talking to people. We've been doing it for millions of years. How do you expect us to be this human race who have evolved, who have done this, done that, all these things, if we just felt a high level anxiety every time we just talk to a whole nother person? And as a race, we have become weaker. More and more people have become shy or antisocial or quiet just because we have trained ourselves to do that with the rise of social media. Now, even though TV, video games did have an impact on this, over COVID really made that huge impact. Notice how people are on their phones when they're just walking, scrolling on TikTok, Twitter, because when I was younger and I used to see people just on their phone, and I just thought they was doing something important. I thought they was just handling business, but in reality, they were just on TikTok. With this training, we have trained ourselves to be quiet and not actually talk to people. That's why you gotta actually go outside your comfort zone and talk to people so that you can become a social person, gain a whole community of people, actually makes connections and all that stuff. Although more and more people over time will become shy. And the thing with shy is, it means that you can't do it. So antisocial, quiet, they're a little bit different. That means you can talk to people if it came to push a shove, but you don't want to become shy. That means that you cannot talk, and you do not want that. Unfortunately, more and more people will become like this because of the rise of social media. I mean, look at these little children, these 5-year-olds. Like, why do they even have phones? Smartphones at that. Maybe, like a track phone, a flip phone, where you just press numbers to call your mom or pops or whatever. It's just horrible the way that the human race is going. That's why it's important for you to upgrade your skills as soon as possible. Because think about it, with all these people becoming more shy, what's going to happen to the people who actually becoming more sociable and can talk to people and can actually bring a message to them, actually talk in a certain way? They're going to be appraised more because they stand out from the crowd. That's why I really want you to improve your social skills so that you can receive those benefits. Because think about it. Imagine having a circle of highly valuable people around you who can help you out at any time, and also you can help them out as well, because we all know that you get more happiness when you give to others. So imagine just having these high valuable people who are highly respected as well as you, and you guys come into a group and you just communicate ideas, talk with each other, and most importantly, having fun. Because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be something where it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to that person, or I guess I have to talk to this person. Now, you may have those times, at times, you may have that feeling, or you just woke up out of bed, or you just had a bad day. But overall, it's supposed to be the highlight, because we're interacting with other people who are also on this journey towards enlightenment, towards financial freedom, towards all that stuff. So it's actually supposed to be fun. The world is getting weaker. I mean, think about it. These evil businessmen are controlling these geeks just to create these high attention grabbing social media apps. I mean, think about it on TikTok. When you like one TikTok, they just send you a whole bunch more so that they can keep you on the app more often. I remember back in the day, when I had terrible sleep, I went to bed at 11 p.m. and I was scrolling on TikTok. I expect to do it for, 30 minutes, and I ended up doing it to 3 a.m. I even remember where I was in this group chat. It had a whole bunch of people in there from my school, and they started texting each other at 3 a.m. So I wasn't even the only one. Now, even with that being said, I have to understand where you're coming from. I mean, when I first started, it was extremely hard. I mean, you already had practice training yourself to be quiet. How are you able to just magically out of nowhere become this social charismatic person? How would that even be possible? So I understand if it's really hard for you to go outside and actually talk to people. I mean, look at the footage that I'm about to show you here. I remember I went to this event. Now, although I've been practicing talking to people, outside and stuff, the thing with this one was, this was my first time vlogging. So I was really uncomfortable. And I just kept thinking about all those people looking at me, thinking I'm weird, or if I'm vlogging them, they may be like, hey, sorry, sir, could you not record me or whatever? And I was afraid of that happening. As you can see, I was in the mirror bitching. Like, I was like, oh, I don't want to go. Ah. And then I literally said nothing. Want to know why? Because your thoughts are not you. You are not your thoughts. You are the entity. You are yourself. You know what I'm saying? So what you want to do is, you just want to go. That's all I did. I just looked at myself in the mirror and just dipped and just did it. So, but I understand if you're not at that point where you could just really go, because you already had trained yourself to do this. So one solution I have is just to start really small, at your normal daily conversations, like going to the store. How hard is it to say, hey, how's it going, to the cashier? I mean, who knows? They may be going through some stuff and they really want to rant, or they really want to talk. So maybe you can actually learn something if you're really quiet. Because me personally, I'm a quiet person too. So I just like listening to people. Well, unless they're speaking about some random stuff or some drama, then I just tune it out, you feel what I'm saying? But who knows? You can actually learn something from the person and they can really brighten up their day. So just these small little conversations can really help. Also, I have this community where it has a whole bunch of like-minded individuals who are also trying to improve their social skills. So why not just join, and then you can read the posts. People are going to be sharing their stories. You can feel motivated to actually go out and do it for your own. And I also have a beginner's course that's very detailed and specific to how I improved my social skills in the beginning, because I was very shy as well. I was probably even worse than you. I couldn't even look people in the eye. Since there's going to be a whole bunch of like-minded individuals, you're going to be talking with people who are also trying to improve their social skills. So you don't even have to feel like, oh, this person is ahead of me, oh, they're gonna judge me, they're gonna think this, that, and third. They're probably in the same boat as you. So why not just go ahead, make some friends, make some connections. I'm gonna have a 24/7 link where you could just hop in and just talk with anybody. You can also just post any things going on in your life or talk with people. Or if you want to share any wins, like you approach a stranger, you learned that his dog was a Superman and he could like jump really high or whatever, you can post that as well. Why not? So if that sounds interesting, go in the description at the top link and then click that and just join. It's free. I mean, why not? Why not join? And with that being said, always remember, take it one step at a time, because you may never know where that one step may lead you.
Hello. Hello. Man, we vlogging, enjoying ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
You should sign up for ASU. He should know because I told him about it last semester. And I was like, Daniel, he never told us.
You never told me the entrance meeting. You
I
never
told
me.
you.
No, you did
So
not.
many times.
I texted you 2 times.
You should have.
Bro,
Oh,